So we live in this life, sometimes it's this negative struggle that comes with these different obstacles that we face all the time, and we're constantly fighting this enormous battle between ourselves and the people and the events and the different circumstances that are in our life that continuously drag us into trying to be negative. And through that there's a significant barriers that these things try to stop us from accomplishing our goals and dreams. It's very, very unfortunate because through these different things that we experience, it's like it's a ongoing struggle that you're trying to face all the time, and you're constantly trying to overcome, and you have to find different methodical ways to avoid that luring struggle that continuously happens every single time, that is constantly happening in our environment. Because this environment that we live in is filled with different negative environments in different parts of our lives. And through those different types of negativity, we have our own positive ways in ourselves that we go through different times. We have to understand that in order for us to constantly go through what we need to get through in terms of our obstacles and challenges, it's important that we do not get sucked into the negativity that is happening all around us. This world is can be very, very interesting, because one way you can look at it as a positive, and one way you look at it as a negative. But these different things that we encounter all the time, through different forms. It could be people, it could be circumstances, it could be events, it could be just in the place that you stay at. This negativity is ultimately can either make you or break you from completing your destiny, your life goals, who you are, who the best person you can possibly be. These different things allow you as an individual to either become a better person or allow the negativity to consume you. And you go through this life and you're thinking that at times there's no way out. You find that there's possible unforeseen circumstances that may be impossible from what you're envisioning. But I think that it's not what you see, it's what happens when you get through it that makes all the difference in your life. See, there's no way to avoid all the negativity in this world. There will always be negativity in our lives, but it's how we take in this negative energy and how we apply it in our lives to make it more efficient, and looking at it as a way to get to the next stage and the next level of our quality of life. We see negativity as more of an ability to hamper us from accomplishing anything, or having the ability to take away the quality of life that we have. But this type of obstacle that is all around us, it will never go away, because it's a part of the life that we live in. We can embrace it, or we can be consumed by it. And how we perceive this negativity is a judgment of our own attitude, our own way of perceiving how we do this to get through the next part of our lives. We can either become efficient people and becoming the best people we can be, or we can allow the negative things that are happening in our lives to ultimately take control of our lives and direct us to where we shouldn't be going. We are positive people by heart, but I believe that we're negative. We live in a negative environment from what has been created over the years due to all variables that are going on in our lives. But we're built as positive people, being able to endure those different things, and I feel that those are the critical attributes of us getting through, because we are naturally born positive, and that's why we can overcome anything that life or any some unforeseen circumstances that can happen to us, because we're magnificent individuals.